DT has done tore him up again with this bloodbath. What the hell? These people. I've been watching this crap in this liberal media bull crap. What they said about him in that bloodbath. Anybody with half a brain like me knows that he was talking about the auto industry here in the U.S. But these SOBs can't do nothing, I reckon, except run around the skies falling. Lord help them. Scaredy cats, I reckon. I really want to get in this bloodbath thing. All that media, left-wing media there, letting on like he's calling for blood, you know. What the deal was, he was talking about China evidently building some auto manufacturing factories in Mexico. Well, I guess old Biden ain't gonna do nothing about it. This thing still all our customers sell here in the United States. What the bloodbath statement was, he said if he didn't get reelected, it would be a bloodbath. He meant it on the auto manufacturers here in the U.S. because we're going to lose jobs down to American jobs to Mexico and these Chinese auto manufacturing. And it's going to take business away from U.S. auto manufacturing. Then the media runs off with all this big bloodbath story, claiming he's wanting to start a big fight, calling for bloodshed. If you ain't figured it out by now, them left-wing media people, they lie. Well, I say both sides lie, but not like that. These some bitches couldn't tell the truth. I wouldn't trust them in a shit house with a muzzle on. I don't know how simpler to put it. They lie all the time. That's why you need to do your research. Do your own investigation. Don't just sit there and watch it on the boob tube. If you want to know the truth, you're going to have to dig for it a little. But you won't get it from them. I'd like to take a minute and talk about what they're doing to old Trump. What they're doing to him up there in New York. That old crooked judge and crooked AG or whatever she is. Jessy James wouldn't rob that man as bad as what these people are trying to do to him. Anybody with half a brain can see what they're doing. And it's straight up robbery. Thieving. But that's the less ideal getting ahead is taking what somebody else's, ain't it? Pretty much. They sure ain't going to get out and build it on their own. Majority of them. And they ain't nothing more dangerous in this country than a liberal. A left-leaning liberal is more dangerous than a charging bear, buffalo, bull, or drunk lady with a knife or a ball bat. Take your pick. They do more harm than anything in this country. And they think they're going to take this country. I think old Charlie Daniels said it best. There's a whole lot more of us common folks than there'll ever be you. Although I'm getting warned myself. But they're destroying our country. If they pull this off of Trump, there won't be nobody in this country safe. If you got something they want, that's how they get it. People. I'm telling you, they just well take a mask and a revolver, stick it to Trump's nose and reach in his back pocket and get his billfold. They're no different. They're just using the courts to do it. Crooked. Then they'll just keep working on other people too. They'll do it to anybody. And it ain't about him, just Trump. Which they're scared to death of that man. Have you ever thought and wondered why? Maybe he's on the right side of things. Think about it. All these lefties and these liberals and whatever not you want to call them. Left-wing squirrel nuts. If you want to call them that, that's one of my favorites. Everything they side with is pretty much on the side of the devil. Whether you believe in him or not. From abortion, knocking babies in the head. Drag queens reading the kids. Keeping an open border for kids to be smuggled in here and sex trafficking. Everything they do seems to be on the side of the devil. When I say that, you don't have to be religious to understand what I'm saying. You know the difference between right and wrong, don't you? See, because what the devil likes to do, he likes to go over here and say, hey, look at me over here, I'm fun. I'm fun. Hey, guys, put a dress on. Stick a feather in your tailpipe. Come over my way, well, I'm fun. He'll also say things like, go ahead, abort that baby, 9 months old baby. It's all right. He'll whisper that in your ear. That's what the devil does. He makes his side of the view fun, exciting. Come on over here. Party with me. And the list just goes on and on and on. So whether you believe in the devil or not, you got to know there's evil out there. And about every view that liberals lean towards and support is leaning towards the devil's ways. Be it under, it's okay, under feelings and whatnots. There's nothing more dangerous in this country than left-leaning liberal. That's it. And what they're trying to do, Trump up there, everybody knows they're trying to just buffalo him out of office so he can't get reelected. And if he don't get reelected, this country, you think is going to shit now? You just wait. I'll bet you horseshoes and hand grenades. Oh, Putin's over there right now. He's talking about this World War III. I think the other day where he's talking about not ruling out the use of nuclear war bombs. Think about it. What's he waiting on? See who gets reelected. If Trump gets reelected or Biden stays in there, which basically camel toe be in there. Biden ain't gonna make it. Anybody half a brain knows that. So they keep pressuring Trump. I mean, think about it. A victimless crime. The banks he defrauded, supposedly defrauded, got in the same court case and said they'd much like do business with him again, and they didn't lose a dime. They was happy in their business transaction with him, everything. There's no crime here. Corruption, communism. These liberals and these high uppers up there, places, whatever you want to call them, they're scared the hell out of Trump. They're afraid of that man. And I don't know about you, I'm going to vote for him, but I want to see why. But they're running scared. And the only thing they know how to do is try to take him out one way or another. If they can bankrupt him, maybe he can't finish his run for office. They're wanting him, what they want him to hear him say calf rope. I give up. Calf's tied. I give up. Time. I think they got him figured wrong. They're on the wrong end of the pen. He's on the bucking end. He's that cow in there with them big horns, big balls, and ready to rock. So, if you're a left-wing squirrel nut, and you're watching this, if I'm making you mad, good. That'll make both of us today. Give you something to pout about, me smile about. And if you ain't, if all these folks out here got all this stuff against Trump, I'm just going to have to tell you straight up, whether you like him or not, it don't matter. But if you vote for this other side, you're basically voting for China. You're selling this country out for yourself, your kids, your grandkids, and down the line. I don't get it. I got about half a brain, but I can figure this one out. How are you going to vote against somebody that wants to put this country first when we're struggling? The people struggling. Cost of groceries, fuel, insurance, doctor bills, whatever. You name it. They've about destroyed it. Hell, Trump can't even afford to pay his bond up there. That's how bad it is. And just like that bond they've stuck on him, never been nothing like that ever put on anybody in this country. Why? Let's ask ourselves, why did they do that? Think about it. Pretty obvious. They're trying to force him out. Rob him. Keep him from being president. All of it. Because they're afraid of that man. And if he's half as bad as this left-wing media, all these nuts, he wouldn't have time to be president. He's half as bad as they said he was. He'd have to be out here doing all this bad stuff they claimed to be doing. Hell, that'd be a full-time job for anybody, let alone somebody around 80. But don't believe nothing you see in the mainstream media. Do your killing. I'll say it another way. Do your research. Don't take the word of these media outlets. Look around and see what other people are saying. Because they're turning that bloodbath statement into something it wasn't even intended to be. They're lying. They lie all the time. That's how they get it done. Because a lot of people won't look no more except for the news channel they always watch. And whatever they see there, they'll believe. Get educated and look around and find out what's really going on. Because I guarantee you, Jesse James wouldn't even treated Trump the way he's been treated. Guarantee you that. But we're in trouble. If we don't get that man back, people, we're in trouble. And hell, I ain't seen a while ago some judge Obama appointed up in Illinois. She ruled in favor of the illegal aliens that come across the border had the right to a gun. You can go buy a gun. Or hell, I guess they'll give it to them. Them money cards and cell phones and whatnots. Place to live. Hell, I guess they'd get a pistolio to go with it. Now, I ain't for sure. I'm thinking some of them guys that they caught was terrorists on the no-fly list and all sorts of things. Bad actors, gang members, and everything else. So now they're ruling that I guess they got a right to go buy a gun. People. We can't even trade, now they want us to trade 22s out here in their front yards. 22. It's a no-go for us, but illegal to go buy whatever the hell he wants, I guess. Kind of see which direction things are leaning. Well, all this is pretty much just, I guess, my opinion, how I feel about it. I don't think I'm wrong at all. You can do with it whatever you please. But to keep this country on your mind, we're most definitely heading the wrong direction. So, I got out here in the barn just piss and moan like everybody else for a minute. I feel better. Hope you side with me, folks. I like that guy that says put America first. And he's been railroaded, robbed, thieves, and everything else. People, you better vote for America. It don't matter if your nephew, what your nephew's into, if he's down here at the drag show or whatever. When your kid, you doing something weird or whatever, leaning that way. Don't mean you gotta support that stupid shit. So, I'm just asking you to open your eyes. Lean away from the devil and the evil. That's what I'm going to do. But I know one thing. I've sure had enough of this shit.